Gold is here again from Topps. This time we get UCC Gold. Let's have a look at it and let's review it. Last month we got Topps Gold Premier League. Now we're back in the gold line again with Topps Gold UCC. As we know, UCC means all clubs that are featured in the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League, they are coming into this release. For example, you'll get a Crystal Palace card, you should get Real Madrid, and so on and so forth. We need to also remember and take note from last month's release, gold is a cheap cardboard release, so please keep that in mind as we're going through this and also when we're reviewing it. As you can see on screen, there's your box. Pretty much what we expect. It's flashy, it's distinguished, it's gold.
I love gold!
So what do you get inside the box? You get 40 cards, which is 10 packs of 4 cards, and you're guaranteed 2 autographs. The cost of this box was £175, which is in the ballpark of what we've been paying when it comes to the gold line. So let's start off discussing that price point. £175 for this is too much. It is a rip-off. Gold, as I mentioned earlier, is a cheap stock used. It is a cheaper cardboard. It is a cheaper release. Now, other things about gold is it historically never holds value. Never long-term do you see these cards in people's collections. The only way you're going to get your return on investment, your ROI, on a product like gold on £175 is if you're lucky enough to pull a one of one, but also a one of one of a player of significant name. So money-wise, this is just not there.
We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
Now let's look at the hype train for this release. Like I said last week with Topps' finest Premier League, the hype train wasn't really needed again from Topps. This product again sold out in minutes, most likely more like seconds, without any real hype used. They announced it 24 hours later, there's your pre-order, bang, sold out. So hype was there but wasn't even needed.
Okay, let's go.
So here is what the cards look like. As you can see on screen, there is your Erling Haaland, and it is exactly what we come to expect. It is very rinse and repeat. I know they say every year it's a different artist collab, but it's just starting to just look the same. It's trying to be really formal and regal and fancy, but it just ends up looking a bit mid. But there you go. There is what some of the base cards are going to look like. As you can see on screen, there is your Max Dowman Future Stars 1 of 5. Very much a hyped name at the moment within the hobby. So there you go. It pretty much just looks the same now with a red tinge because it's an out of 5. And again, for me, design-wise, it's not doing anything new. And to be honest, gold needs to start refreshing itself. So there you go. There is your Future Stars. We go from one hyped name in Max Dowman to the other hyped name in the hobby very much at the moment. There is your Yamal. There is your auto out of 5. And again, not really feeling the design. I would be interested to know if you watching like this design. But there you go. There is your auto. Of course, Topps are including players of yesterday. And this is the Ronaldo. This one is under a subset called Golden Greats. So there you go. There's your Ronaldo auto. And last but not least, there has to be a Messi in this. This is under their subset Golden Boot winners in his Barcelona kit from his Barcelona days. That is also the one of one. So that is going to be one of the cards you need to really get some money back from this product. So let's look at this checklist. Now on the screen you can see there is 154 cards in the base set. Now they are split up into subsets. Parallel wise, it's never over the top with gold, luckily. You got blue out of 99 all the way down to a gold 1 of 1. So first subset within the base cards is current stars, 75 players featured, including Doku, Kolomoani, Mendes, Ramos, Konate, Ake, Brennan Johnson, Nico Williams, Simeone, Brandt, Angel Gomez, Fati, Udogi, Alanga, Nick Pope, Mikey Moore, Ollie Watkins, John McGinn, Morgan Gibbs-White, Leroy Sane, Olmo, Matthias Tell, Paul Wana, Jacob Murphy, and Diamarco. Future Stars is our next subset, 25 players featured, so your rookies, your up-and-coming players, your future stars. We see a Joe Bellingham, a Costa, a Reggie Walsh, and a Max Dowman, just to name a couple. Gold is the next one we get. There's 30 players featured, including Rodri, Neves, Cole Palmer, Tonali, Lewandowski, Declan Rice, Morgan Rogers, Olise. Elite is the next subset in your base set, 10 players only, including Dembele, Jude Bellingham, Yamal, Salah, Vinny Jr., and Harry Kane. Aura, there's only 5 of these. You get Mbappe, Osimhen, Haaland, Vitinha, and Harry Kane. Now we get into Golden Boot winners. We saw that before with the Lionel Messi. So there is Messi, Benzema, George Weah, Romario, Van Basten, and Del Piero. Now we're into the autos part of the checklist. So it looks like we are getting basically the same as before. Maybe some variation in the names. Let's have a look. So the current stars, there are 73 of them. Doku, Palinha, Nicholas Jackson, Ramos, Konate, Frimpong, Savinho, Gakpo, Nico Williams, Evan Ferguson, Oblak, Brandt, Matt O'Reilly, Fati, Udogi, Tillman, Nick Pope, Nunez, Martinez, Watkins, Wharton, Leroy Sane, Kudus, Matthias Tell, Livramento, and Jacob Murphy. You're getting 11 players for the Future Stars autograph, so less than what we had before, including the names Joe Bellingham and Max Dowman. Gold autographs, there's going to be 22 of them, and that includes Atike, Rodri, Neves, Cole Palmer, Reinders, Romero, Declan Rice, João Pedro, and Saliba. Elite autographs, there's only 7 this time around. Haaland, Dembele, Saka, Salah, and Vinny Jr. Aura autographs, you only got 1, and that is an Erling Haaland. Golden Boot winners, there is 9 players in this one. Messi, Kaka, Morientes, Van Basten, Litmanen, and Del Piero. The last part of the autograph checklist is titled Golden Great, so all players from yesteryear, including Messi, Zidane, Baggio, Iniesta, Figo, Ribéry, Buffon, Gareth Bale, Roberto Carlos, and Samuel Eto'o. Last but not least is the Midas insert. So we only have 1 insert in this checklist. There are 18 players. Who do we get? Yamal, Dembele, Rafinha, Van Dijk, Harry Kane, Isak, Vinny Jr., and Vitinha, just to name a few. Before we get into our rating out of 5, we give you 3 factors, 3 reasons for the score. Reason number 1. As I said when we were looking at those cards and the designs, this product line, gold products, are starting to look very stale, very rinse and repeat. Every release we get, like for example, Premier League and now UCC, we're not seeing anything new, we're not seeing anything exciting. They say that each one is done in a collab with an artist, but to be honest, I can't tell from last year's Gold UCC to this year's Gold UCC any fucking difference. So it is very much just same, rinse and repeat every time we get this product.
We are same, but different, but still same.
Reason number 2. The pricing is really fucking stupid. It is ridiculous that people have been happy to spend almost £200 for 40 fucking cards. You are not going to get 40 cards adding up to that amount of value because so much of this is just not worth it. Unfortunately, this release, this style, this product should have been under £100, and even that I think is too much. But this is a ripoff. This is Topps just shooting for that money, hunting for that money, getting money hungry.
You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
The cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Oh, okay.
I smell money.
Okay.
Reason number 3. We're starting to reach a point we are getting so many releases, but I don't think so much is quality. We're just getting quantity. This release, when it was done for Premier League, really didn't jump out at you, wasn't that special. So why did we need it for the UCC? There's no reason we needed it. This is something that should have been passed on, skipped on, and left alone. Lately, there's just too many new releases, and not enough of them are outstanding and worth your money. Too much quantity, not enough quality.
My God, there's just so much garbage.
So what do we give this out of 5? It's got to be 1. This release has made me think that when I've done the previous gold releases for Premier League and UCC like I did last year, I think maybe I was too kind on the ratings, because I think 1 is definitely the sweet spot for this. 1 is what this release deserves.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It doesn't matter whether it's Premier League or UCC. You could put it under any bracket you want. Gold is continually turning into junk, turning into a pointless release. This is a filler product in the calendar. It's lackluster designed, it's tacky, it's cheap, and overall, it's just boring. But ultimately, if we keep selling out these products, Topps will keep dishing out the slop, because this is slop. It is the perfect phrase for this. Boring, rubbish, rinse and repeat, it's slop.
Hey, this is shit. It's shit. Get it off me, Frost. Get it off. It's shit. It's shit.
So stop buying this stuff. This stuff is not worth your money. Hold your money. Wait for something else. Wait for in 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, maybe even a week's time, the amount of products we get, and put your money somewhere else. Don't enter breaks for this. Don't buy this box on the secondary market. And honestly, if you must buy singles, give it 2 months, give it 6 months. These are going to be worth pennies very fucking soon. If you got this far, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Join the Totally Football Cards community, a place for collectors to come, discuss, learn, and be informed. Also, let's not forget, I love your comments, love your stories, love your opinions. Hit up those comments down below. Tell me if you're a fan of the gold product line. Are you a fan of this release? Yes or no? Give me a reason why. Hit up those comments down below. This has been Totally Football Cards. My name's Jeremy. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it.